My fellow Americans, what an amazing few weeks it has been. This campaign has been long, but rewarding. I'm proud of this campaign. It was run positively and with dignity. I'm also proud to say that this is one of the things that sets me apart from my opponents. They are spreading negativity and false statements about each other and myself. I have run a campaign that is honest. I ask for your vote this election day. I am a responsible and strong choice for this nation. I understand the problems of our citizens, and I will work hard to continue to better this nation. I want to continue funding education, to bring the United States back to the top of the world, especially in science and math. I will work for more scholarships for students going into those fields. They will then go into the field and hopefully become teachers in their future. I also want to supply federally funded college loans. Cutting out the middleman banks will make it easier for students to pay back these loans and be able to become successful adults. I think we have been making progress in our economy. The unemployment rate has lowered 16.5%, but there is still work to be done. The middle and lower class are still struggling. I want to continue to work to bring our economy back. We should bring jobs back to our country. Americans are hardworking. They are perfectly capable. They have the right to their jobs. We plan on doing much like the Roosevelt administration did during the Great Depression and create public works organizations to create jobs across the country. People could build new parks or beautify cities. This will not only give them jobs, but also make our country a better place to live. I believe in asking those who have more to give more. Our country is in need of help. I think it's only fair that those who have the means to give more to our country. The middle class is struggling, and they simply can't pay more in taxes. By asking more from the richest people in this country, we can afford to give the middle class a break and let them get back on their feet. I don't have any exact numbers yet, and you're probably wondering why. The United States is having a monetary issue. I plan on bringing in a team of successful business people to help me guide this country into a better business state. We bring in people who know war to help us with war, and people who know education to help us with education. Let's bring in some experts, get some input, and solve these problems once and for all. Leaving the home front, there's much to worry about around the world. One of my first orders of business once in office will be to bring our troops home from Iraq and Afghanistan. They have been there long enough. Let's get them home to their families. As for defense spending, I plan on cutting it as a way to boost our economy. Too much money has been spent, money that we just don't have. Our ally Israel is going through a tough time right now. I plan on speaking with the Israelis themselves to find out if and when they will need help, and if they do, I will send in troops to maintain the alliance. I want to fund green energy, so future generations have means of energy once our oil supplies run out. I'm always looking to the future, and if we keep up this oil use and ignore the problems with it, this nation will crumble. We need to begin the preparations for that day now. We need to begin to invest in hydroelectric power, wind turbines, and solar panels. We need to figure out what will be most effective for each state in this great nation. Our environment is very important to me, and I want to help protect it for generations to come. I will repeal Roe v. Wade once in office. Abortions will once again be made illegal in this country. However, exceptions will be made for cases of rape, incest, and the life of the mother. I believe this is a fair and morally just compromise to the situation. I encourage women who have unwanted pregnancies to find an adoption agency near them. There are many different agencies in each state for women to go to that will help them decide the best situation for themselves and their children. I will further protect our borders and make it easier for immigrants to enter this country legally. I will increase manpower at our borders to ensure that all people entering our country are coming in legally. I think using violence to secure our borders is brutal and will only cause tension and problems. By simply upping the manpower, Our borders will be more secure and safer for all. While in office, I will also find a way to make getting visas more accessible. If you speak to any immigrant who is here illegally, they will tell you how they want so badly to be here legally, but it is so difficult to do. We need to make this process easier and more accessible so we will have less illegal immigrants in our country. Healthcare is also another key issue. I believe that all children under the age of 18 should be covered in some way. That is why I support the Children's Health Insurance Program, which will strive to offer insurance to every child across the nation. This program also calls for business owners to supply coverage for all their employees, so everyone is covered and able to receive health care. America needs a fresh face, someone to bring this country back to the people. I can be that fresh face. I want to be the one to restore our country. We are stuck in a rut. Let's get ourselves back to how we used to be. The American dream is still here, but it's being buried. I want to fix the issues we have so American families can live their lives and not have so many burdens on their backs. And always remember, you've got a friend in me. Thank you.